Alright, so I got that little lantern thing. Thought the best feature was because I could charge my phone. If I'm backpacking, I won't have my jack raised, so I want to see if I can charge, how much charge I can get from the phone on this. So I'm at 77% on my phone right now, and I'll see what, if it goes down to me because of this recording, and I'll charge it overnight and see what I get. I'll try to crank it a little too before I go to bed, and I'll see from 77 what it goes to. Alright, so I got up around 4 in the morning, and this thing charged my phone to 100%, and it was still charging. But now it's about, you know, almost 10 till 7, and I realized the lights don't work no more, and the phone wasn't charging no more. So I don't know if the light would have worked back then if I had taken it off. But it looked like it charged my phone from 77 to 100. Looked like I had some still because it was still charging, but a few hours later it wasn't. So I'm gonna see how long it takes me to crank up some more energy or something on that. Okay, I was hand cranking it for like 10 or 15 minutes. I didn't do nothing, but once the sun came out, this little red light on there is charging solar power, and then after a couple hours it actually started working for the flashlight down here. And I think it might, by the time night comes, it might charge us with sun and a little bit of cranking here and there. Don't know how much it'll charge by, but I'm gonna have to hold it like this, so that way we can, I can get the sun on there the whole time. We're probably gonna hike a little. All right, the daylight's almost over. Let me give my honest assessment and all this for this solar and hand cranked lantern slash flashlight slash power bank, I guess, because it says USB. It did charge my phone from 77%, I believe it was yesterday, to 100% this morning. I saw it like at 4 in the morning. It's 100%, but it was still charging. I left it alone. When I like about, I forgot what time it was, maybe like 7-ish or something, I realized it stopped charging, and so it depleted all of its energy somehow. I guess between 4 and then, maybe it was still just dumping juice. I don't know. Maybe I should unplug that 4. I'm not sure, but it was depleted. I've been cranking it off and on until my wrist gets tired. I must have done it. I don't know. I must have cranked for at least 30 minutes throughout the day if I add it all together, maybe. 20, maybe 20, 30 minutes. It's been getting sun pretty much all day. I hooked it on the back of my pack when I was hiking. So that plus vigorous hand cranking until my wrist hurts has not brought it up to a charge that'll charge my phone. Now I think the light will work. Let me see. It doesn't take much, it seems like, to get this light going. Yeah. And then let me see. Yeah, this is still kind of dim. So to charge your phone, I guess you're gonna need quite a bit of power. So my assessment on this thing is it's good for like car camping. Then you charge the device. You can charge your phone up one time in emergency, or use it for light. Like that time I charged my phone, I didn't use it for light at all. So I don't really know if we can do both. But my thoughts are more for having it for this and the backup. I mean, the light being the backup. But once that charge is depleted, you basically don't, you can't get it back up unless you charge it somewhere. Now I could charge it up at where the bathrooms are for the campsite here. We see other people charging things. Right now I just resorted to this thing. We pulled it from the car, one of those car booster things. It belongs to somebody else, so I don't know kind, or is this instant power? Well, anyways, it's charging my phone. But my assessment of this, like, I thought maybe if I take this backpacking, I can at least, like, I didn't have the jacker with me in the tent to charge every night, and I can just put this little brick, charge it every night. It's not working out. So for car camping, maybe you have it charged up beforehand, bring it with you, maybe. I bought another hand crank / solar power bank off of Amazon. Should be coming in soon, so we'll see how that one works. But so far, not having too much success as far as being a power bank that's also hand cranked. Right now, when I plug up my phone, it will say it's charging for like 3 seconds and then it turns off. Last night I had no problem when it charged. So I'm thinking just because it's low on charge, especially when the lantern's weak. But it doesn't seem feasible to just hand crank and okay, I have power. That's the way I thought it was going to be. I thought I can just charge overnight. This will take place like be like a mini Jackery at night. But it's not working out that way. I'll just leave this for car camping, charge it beforehand, and it can be backup power. So that's my honest assessment of this device. Also too, I noticed I put this carabiner because I hooked it to my pack, but even before I put the carabiner, I noticed there's like something loose in there jiggling around. I don't know if you hear that. I don't know when that happened. It was before I even put this and hang it on my bag. So I don't really know what that is or how that happened. But that red light does go on when the sun's shining on it, so it still says it's charging, but I guess it's not enough still. Alright, so that's a review of this hand crank solar power / battery bank lantern from Amazon. Oh, I just wanted to give an update on this lantern. By nighttime, the actual lantern worked. Maybe it just don't look bright in the daytime, but charging wouldn't work. I don't think it was my cord because I hooked to something else and it was working. Flashlight works, so if you want to deplete the energy, this still can charge through winding and solar power just for lighting.